Greetings everypony, this is Dawson here, and today I would actually be the one guiding you through day 2 of Confusion. Because, well, yesterday we actually had Singer guiding through the whole convention, so now it's time for me to actually do the very same. So hopefully this day will actually be really great. Also, I have a really good breakfast. And let me say that it's actually quite a lot. Yeah, you could see from the picture how much I actually ate that morning. But anyways, we had some really good company and had some really good discussion and also convention discussion. So that was really great too. But now it's actually time for me to get to the convention. So yeah, I'll see you there. Wow, that's a lot of sketches since I last was here, because the first one was actually drawn by me. Starsinger Gofsinger was here. By the way, that is actually Gofsinger. That is actually me, so yeah, we are two different kinds of personalities, so that's a pretty good thing. That's exactly how the singing Pegasus musicians would feel. Happy. It's always nice with karaoke. The ultimate battle of Khan begins. Who will win? Fox, Meta Knight, or Sora?
Fox is already out. Drowned 2 times.
Follow us next week when we are taking a break for a commercial. For a very long time.
Yeah. Can I find it, please? Please? Nope. Ah.
Never mind then, we're going to take commercial right now.
So as you can speak, I'm a super nerd. I'm both French and Swedish. I've been crafting all my life, cosplaying since 2015, but I'm old, so I was starting in the late 90s, early 2000s. I'm an engineer and I have a long background in graphic design, so I'm very, very attentive to details. Also, I make prints. So, why am I doing this to myself? Me, I have health issues. I cannot wear wigs or contacts. I suck at makeup, to be honest. Also, I'm an introvert and I'm crazy. Why other people would do this to themselves, it could be other reasons like a medical condition, mental health problem, self-confidence issues, introvert people, shy, or you secretly want to spy on everyone with a rising suspicion. That's the best reason.
Yay.
So how? This is a very good tool. I like this tool. But plan your build, make sketches, print some references, and then yeah, the foam head you wanna use a foam head. It's nice. This is Pamela. So it's really useful when you are working for scaling and fitting. I'm going to close the door because there's a lot of noise. Alright. So here you can look at Pamela, pass it around.
Privacy, please.
So in my opinion, when I'm to make a headpiece, it's better to have like a foam head that's slightly bigger than my head to make sure that it's going to fit, especially if I want to include like electronics or moving parts.
Wait, it's the gacha machine. How did I actually miss that one out? I was walking around the convention as Singer and didn't see this. It's pretty cool actually. But I don't think I want to spend money because Sadly, I don't have cash.
Hello.
Hello, Komichi, what's up?
Please introduce yourselves.
Sorry?
Please introduce yourselves.
Yes, my name is Andreas. I am the chairman at J-PopCon, Denmark's biggest convention for anime pop culture. And this is Nadia.
Yes, and I'm the vice chairman for the same organization, and we are also like the main organizers for the entire festival.
You may know us from the hit TV show Full Metal Alchemist from 2003 and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and the hit series manga Full Metal Alchemist without a title.
Question: is this your first Confusion?
This is
Yeah.
our first confusion,
Is
but we have known about it for years.
Yeah, likewise. Never visited J-PopCon myself, but
My condolences.
yeah, it's a shame. Also, is this your first time in Gothenburg?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it is for me also.
Ooh. How do you like the city so far? What little you've seen?
We haven't seen that much, but I will say this: the streets are so confusing driving around.
Yes.
Like we were just like, why is everyone so insane when they're driving? They're not blinking, they're just turning, they're speeding up. So that's like very interesting. But we're planning to see the city later on and tomorrow.
There's so many roundabouts.
There are, indeed. So,
Fun fact,
can you tell
Chicago's was the same.
the audience about your convention?
Last May.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is May on Tuesday Himmelfeld.
So I assume that a couple of the audience has been to Kodachicon, but why don't you pitch it for us, just in case?
Yes, Kodachicon. We have our little slogan of the coziest convention in Sweden. And I feel we live up to that. We have national area, we have come and go, we have our little karaoke, Mooncat karaoke, which some of you probably have interacted with, or at least seen on other conventions. We also have some fun activities, such as Fright Night, which is our, I don't know the English word, skräckrunda. We have our thing that has switched names a bit over the years, but was now known as Zombie Invasion. We have Nerf guns. We have, and you get space shades. Silence. You can push us with that at the con.
And your convention is held in...
We are down in Lund. And a little bit of lore.
Oh yeah, I think I
'cause
actually remember that. I was in Lund
Lund
before.
is the name of the
Also
town, but
visited.
it's also, I don't remember what the
cozy.
Swedish word
If not big.
means, but the Swedish word Lund.
So the fun thing that actually happened during the time I was actually watching the battle at the cons is that they actually have some funny challenges. For example, melon eating contest, origami folding, I believe. I don't know. But they also have this really funny thing. You are picking rice corn from one bowl to the other, and yeah, it seems that it actually was really fun. I couldn't actually stop but feel sorry for one guy who tries his best to try to pick up those corns with his chopsticks, because normally you would actually want to do that while they're cooked, but they were not cooked, so that was actually really funny. Also, I did a really funny watermelon joke, like you don't need any skis to be skating on the floor. You just need to have some watermelon. When I said that, one of the audiences actually laughed at the thing that I said, yeah, it was actually really fun either way, so yeah, it's always nice, but I think I have to go for lunch, but because I haven't actually eaten since breakfast or something like it, so yeah, I'll see you again. Hopefully I would actually stay at this cosplay, or I would actually go as Star Valoria, so we'll see what happens then.
In this star,
Ut genom lönndörren.
Three down to one instantly.
Jag letar Axelsens bibliotek för en trollkarl.
Hey, get back here!
Talk about nostalgic. Greetings everybody, this is Stasing here, and I'm actually really famished right now because, believe it or not, I actually got a little bit lost there. I was up there on the hill, had no idea where I was, and I had to actually retrace myself back down from where I was before. I've actually been exploring this place, and honest, this is a very nice neighborhood here, as you can see, because why the heck not? It's actually really nice. So many restaurants and so many places to actually visit. There's a book at the academy where you can buy books and such as well, so it's actually really nice. But now it's time for me to eat because look how delicious this is. Greetings my fellow Jedi friends. My name is Stavalorian and I'm going to get to Confusion 2024 and guide you about some really good events. And also teach you about the way of the Force in a good Jedi way. Also, the audience is watching as well, so it actually makes sense. But anyways, it's actually time for me to actually go around the convention as Stavalorian, me. And before that, I wanted to actually eat sushi at first, but I was actually stuck playing Mario Kart 64 and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on Switch at, what was it again? I can't remember. But still, I actually feel like I actually was the one who won the most matches, basically, because I happen to be really good at it. Even though it's actually been about, I don't know, long time ago since I played Mario Kart 64, and probably 3 years ago since I played Smash Ultimate, possibly. But still, it feels like that the memory muscles are actually still there. But yeah, more about that later on, as we are going through the convention itself. So yeah, I'll see you there.
Yeah. That little rat thing you had? Yeah. Where did you get it?
I think he's dead to the audience. And by the way, pretend I actually saw anything. And you to audience.
Okay. Because I saw Haggis had like a duck farm, and I was like... Oh yeah,
For those who've actually been playing Werewolf, then you probably understand what Mafia is like. Because you have to actually find out who the Mafia is, but you also have to make sure not to be equal civilians or equal Mafia, otherwise the Mafia would win. And it's the Mafia's job to make sure all of the villagers are staying to the equal, so the Mafia would win. But it's also the villagers' job to find out who the Mafia is, take them out and win the game.
Yes, okay, so my name is Naila. I'm a dance teacher at K-pop Academy, but I'm also a member of Nochi. And this is Nochi. So we have Kaisa, we have Aida, then we have Nata and Hanna. So they're gonna be my helpers for today because choreography mirrored, but when I dance towards you, it's not mirrored, you know? So they're gonna be dancing with the backs and you're gonna follow them. But I will teach it to you not mirrored, okay? So, please stand. So come up here. We're not gonna do a warm-up, I'm sorry. We're just gonna jump straight into it. Yes. You can leave your stuff up there, that's fine. Okay, so I can introduce the song. We're gonna come together like this, and then we're gonna do towards the, what is it, towards your left, like this, for you guys. So like this, so 1, 2, and then neck, okay? So 1, 2, neck. Nice. And then after this, we're gonna reach out our hands, put them up, and then behind our head. Okay, so we're going 1, 2, and 3.
Sad truth is
behind
that
our head.
I'm a Jedi. I
Nice.
never actually got to
Is it
learn
hard?
how to dance, so
No. Good job.
I
Okay,
think
so we're
the
gonna do
Jedi
1,
Academy of
2,
Valencia would
head
ever
and
teach me how
up,
to
behind
dance.
the head.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
And suddenly, compared to the first day, there are more people than usual, which is actually pretty nice because why the heck not? I have no freaking idea how to play McDonald's, but it actually makes me yeah, it actually makes me very hungry for a Big Mac right now. Because why the heck not? Big Mac is really nice. Like, you walk into a library and ask yourself as a blonde, can I have a Big Mac in company? And the librarian would actually say, you need to be quiet because you are in the library. And the blonde said, can I have a Big Mac in company? The business market was actually very crowded before, but now when everything has been settled down, I can finally take a little bit of filming around here to see what is going on and what's been sold. And to be honest, I've never seen that many people before, and being overcrowded, I had to actually take a little bit of a break and then return once the people had dissipated from the whole entire crowdness. Hello there, Jedi younglings, this is Salvadorian here, and I was going to get to the cosplay shop on the main stage, but sadly it's actually full, so I couldn't actually get in there. But you could actually get inside or look at the cosplay workshop on Twitch, which is actually on the website or on their Twitch site, so to speak. So yeah, for me, I do not know what I should actually do just now, because it seems that the next thing that is going to happen is about an hour later on. So what I'm going to do now is actually just walk around and hopefully see what I can do in the meanwhile. This must seem to be quite unusual for Jedi to be at the main cafe, but what I did is actually that I used my Jedi mind power to actually get the menu or the order that I wanted. So it was very easy actually. All I need to do was this, and he actually obeyed me directly.
Toasten i toastmakern så den kommer alldeles strax.
One more thing, could you possibly do a one-way tune?
Then it will cost 30 crowns.
My Jedi powers didn't work.
Unfortunately not.
Oh well, I try my best.
You try your best, that is true.
Oh, thank you very much then. That drink though, I don't think I've actually seen a YOLO like this one, so let's see. Really good. I don't think that the vibe would actually be a dark side. I'm a Jedi for Pete's sake. But still, it's actually pretty doable, I guess. The best thing is that I didn't turn into a Sith.
We're ready for the next act. Are you? Yeah!
from Vocaloid.
History through the lens of a fictional series, though I think this one is a really good one. So with that out, this is what the PG rating of this will be PG-13. Some description of spycraft and assassination, but nothing more. So that's the disclaimer. So we start. The history of spies. Humanity have more or less used spies as long as we have had armies, even longer. What limited the use of spies early on was simply the speed of communication due to vast communication lags. That meant that messages could be delayed by days, weeks, months, or sometimes even years. That meant that centralized spy networks like we have now were not especially feasible. So most spies were mostly scouts for the army or the secret police or the similar things. And we have a history of the use of spies going back as far back as around the 4th century BC, so around 2,400 years ago. That's the first recorded use of them. But then we have had, but they was of course used quite often, most famously in the warring states periods of both Japan and China. You had shinobi, who were usually samurais who were tasked with intelligence gathering. It's a bit of a historical myth that ninjas and samurais were separated. They were often very much have overlaps, and the idea of the ninja we have today appeared later past that period when people started writing about it.
So this is an eventful day that actually happened. I actually happened to be watching a live performance with an idol from Japan, and that was actually really nice. Not only that, but I also did a Polaroid photo with her, and it actually looks something like this. A really nice experience, of course. I've never actually been speaking or have a photo with a Japanese style before, but now I have, so I have the evidence. And also, I could speak a little bit of Japanese. My Japanese is still basic, just plain, actually. I wish I could actually know more about Japanese, but this is actually a really good experience. Oops, my camera's a little bit weird. It's actually hard to actually film at the same time as I'm speaking or look at the mirror. But still, it was a really nice experience after all. Really good experience.
It will involve subjects like sex, embarrassing situations, bodily fluids, in plural, near-death experience, and some other stuff. So this is, if you're sensitive to anything of this is your last warning. I will trust that everyone here is above the age of 18, and participation is at your own risk. So this has been this has just been the last warning, as is tradition from this part. So let's begin. Tales from the Wild West era. Now, why is this called the Wild West era? Well, this is especially true for anime convention, but between 2005 and 2014, you had a period where you basically had no established rules or established territory, more or less like the Old West. And it was also a time where you could easily get pirated things. Torrent was a big thing. We also had a whole new generation of kids, including contest, right? Meaning we had a
LimeWire was a thing too.
wasn't only was
I think my dad actually had
cool,
LimeWire.
at least started to be so. And like the Old West, it was an era that lasted relatively a short amount of time, but where most of the legends come from. With that said, let's begin. So, anime conventions. We'll start with the minor ones. Maids to the Rescue, Upcom 2003. Now, back during the early age of anime conventions, they actually try to have food for all the participants.
Greetings everybody, this is Stavelorian here, and I have to say I actually am done with second day of Confusion. Tomorrow's going to be the last day, so hopefully we'll actually get something that is actually quite worth a last day, hopefully. If not, well, it's just home travel for me, I guess. So it would actually be really nice. So tomorrow I'm actually going to be goth singer again, or going my goth mode, so to speak. So yeah, hopefully I would actually bring you something to actually well, finishing the convention at, hopefully. And yeah, probably when I actually get to another convention I might do a blog like this one again, although it's not really brownie related as you might think it is, but still it's actually something. And of course tossing it will actually be a cosplay I'm still going to do. So yeah, peace out there, pony. I will see you the next time.